Here's a brief tutorial on changing Fanart defaults. There was a change in how this was done, so I'm refreshing this, and I'm also adding a little bit to it. So if you saw the other one, you should probably watch this one too. So I want to start by just opening a particular collection. I'm just going to drop into DVDs, and I'm going to change Freedom Writers. I can tell right here this is a non-English poster. So I want to click it. So I get into the detailed metadata editor, and you'll see now we've got multiple tabs across the top left corner. We can get into cast, we can get into fan art, and that's where we want to go because that's where we can change backgrounds and posters. This works the same for TV as it does for movies. I'm on a movie right now, and you will do the same exact thing. This one is, I don't even want it, so I'm just going to delete it. I don't even want it in my system. I can quickly look through it too. I can delete all the ones that just I don't like, or the ones that I don't want to even be an option. And I can choose any one of these. If I want this one to be my default, I can click then make default. The way you verify the change is up in the upper right hand corner now. It will reflect it immediately right there. That's the new default. So if I click this one and make it default, almost immediately it changes. So I want this one. It's a little bit more grayscale. I kind of like that one, so I'll choose that one and make that one default. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward to change posters over. The cool part is you can also download other posters and backgrounds from any site you want. I'll give you an example of a different one where I have found it actually useful. And in my missing metadata view, I've got I've got a few to clean up, the ones that just kind of fall through the cracks. Here's one here, Kundalini Yoga. So I'm going to click in here, and you can see it doesn't have any fan art, so it's in the missing metadata view. So, and I can try to find metadata for it, and I can do a manual search. I'm going to get no results. That's through TMDB. So let's try it through IMDb and just see if we get a hit there. It's a little bit more wide open. Nope, I didn't get anything. So I'm going to cancel this out. And what I want to do then is I'm just going to search for this title. I'm going to right click on it and just search Google for it. Amazon has a link. Here it is, Kundalini Yoga. So great, they've got pretty much all the information I kind of need to fill this profile in. They've got the poster, and sometimes they even have multiples. The first thing I want to do is copy the image URL and go over to BMT and go into the fan art. And you can see there's no fan art here because it's missing, and there's no files because there's nothing there yet. And you want to paste that image URL that you just collected from Amazon. This is the same as if you were just to manually download it and insert it into the central fan art directory. This is just a shortcut. So I'm going to download it, and it downloaded it. And you can even check in the central fan art folder for Kundalini Yoga, and it created this. This wasn't here before. I probably maybe should have shown that, but it wasn't there before, and now here's the same poster that I just downloaded. So there's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes for you, so you don't have to download it manually. You can just supply the background or posters that you want. You can add more of them. If you collect a whole bunch of them, you can certainly do that. You'll notice right away that it still won't have. Oh, here, I wanted to make sure that I was in the wrong tab. The file's here, but it doesn't show up yet. And you can do a Control F5 to refresh the page, or I think even Shift F5 will work too. And you can go back to missing metadata, and here it is already. It came up. So now I can go in here, and if I wanted to, I could delete it. I could do whatever, or I could download additional. But I want to. It's still going to be a missing metadata view because it doesn't have the fan art title placed there. Now the fan art title, you just got to make sure is actually the same. I'm just going to copy that and paste it. It's the same as the name here. Get the bigger one here. It's the same as the central fan art folder's name for the main folder. And that could be anything as long as you keep this name synchronized with this field and this, they'll all jive. And while I'm here, I might as well grab a bit of a description. I don't know, just to kind of round out my fan art, so the UI picks it up nice. And I saw the year was 2004, so I can drop that in there, and I can add some genres. I'll add yoga and exercise. And now I went from having missing metadata view or missing metadata title to a title that is all filled in. And now if I go back to missing metadata, it goes away and won't appear again. So there's several ways you can collect metadata for your missing elements, and those are just a few. Hope you found it useful, and good luck.